Hey Taurus, thank you so much for tuning in. Jay here, and I am back with a monthly forecast for the month of September, guys. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If this message does not resonate with you, be sure to check your Moon, Rising, and your Venus signs. Now, Taurus here, I'm currently in your energy, and I am feeling for you. Some of you may be taking up a new activity this month, okay? Particularly baseball came up, so maybe baseball, softball. Some of you may be meeting a baseball player. I don't know how that's going to show up for you, but that is definitely coming up for you here during the month of September. I'm also hearing that, and specifically talking to some of you that are on the cusp of Taurus, Gemini, some of you have been sort of going through it the past few months. I'm feeling that there is going to be a happier time that you're coming up on. Things are going to feel a little bit lighter for you. I love to hear that because when I was... I've been talking to Gemini for the past few months, and Gemini has been sort of going through it, and I feel like you have been in that same energy there. So this might be some of you cuspies out there that I'm talking to. Okay, I'm seeing like Arizona. So maybe some of you are taking a trip to Arizona, or you are thinking about relocating there, or just thinking about Arizona. That's coming up for you guys, and the name Linda. So I don't know if I'm speaking to a Linda. If you're talking about a Linda, you're going to meet a Linda. That energy is coming up for you as well. Okay. But yeah, what I'd like to say is that this transition, I feel that is needed. It is deserved. You're deserving of it. It feels like closer to the end of September is where you're going to be experiencing more of that transition, because I could see like fall, like pumpkins. So it reminds me of not quite Halloween. It just feels more of a fall and more like a fall energy. So as you know, we are you may or may not know, we are currently in Mercury retrograde. That's going to be ending on September 15th. And we are going to be going into a fall equinox this month. So there's a lot of shifts that are going on this month, and particularly for you, Taurus, there's going to be some lighter energy that is coming up for you. Okay, and this is good so far. I'm pulling these oracles. Let me not speak too soon, but so far it's looking good. Things are shifting for you, and I really love to see that, because you guys have been working a lot and overworked and underpaid or not paid and not appreciated by your partner, your kids getting on your nerves, everybody's in your business, like just a lot going on for you. Oh no, not that card again. I'm gonna pull one more. Okay, sorry, I just did the Aries reading, and the same card is coming out for them. All right. Okay, so here we go. Let's get into these oracle cards for you here, Taurus. Your crystal for the month of September is apophyllite. Apophyllite is there. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is your affirmation is, I meditate regularly. I am insightful. My connection with universal wisdom guides me daily. Okay, I love that. So if some of you are, delving into the meditation factor, really starting a conscious practice on a day-to-day basis, this stone is going to help you access all information and knowledge that is available to you. It's going to help you remember your past lives. So if you are thinking about past life regression and getting into that sort of work to really understand a little bit more about yourself, or just to let these things go, this stone is good. It can help you with that as well. It can help improve your clarity during your meditation experiences, help you stay centered, and maintain a quiet mind, which is why I'm going to pull this. This is going to be the third card, but we have the mind card here. So this month is all about getting your mind in order, being open, being flexible, being in a place of imagining, and allowing yourself to be open to learning more. Some of you are a teacher, physically, like literally a teacher, and figuratively, you have a gift to teach. Okay, so this month is going to be you expanding your mind, opening yourself up to more knowledge and wisdom so that you can continue to teach, but as you're teaching, you're learning as well. Something that you can focus on during the month of September here, Taurus, is aromatherapy. Okay, so I feel like when you're in your place of meditating, in your meditative state, or you're sitting in peace and calm and solace and really doing your thing on a day-to-day basis, burn an incense, or burn oils, or have a, a diffuser essential with essential oils. I use my diffusers every single day. I have one in every one of my rooms. I love eucalyptus, but something that's going to be calming, you can probably use like a lavender if that resonates with you, but just to get a sense of alignment and peace. And aromatherapy really does change our energy, okay? And it really changes the energy in your house as well, because it creates a sense of peace and calm. Wearing a crystal close to your heart is what I'm hearing and seeing here for you this month, Taurus. Okay, so focusing on the mind, meditating this month so that you can get clarity around what you have been seeking these past few months. Okay, because things have been a bit turbulent for some of you. We have the self-worth card. I love me. You should. You are not being valued in this connection. Consider moving on. Okay. So we talked about this in the past, that some of you are in a position with someone, or in a position of a job that is no longer lucrative. You no longer connect to it. You have reached a plateau. Okay. And it is time for you to move on. This is why I'm hearing research, gaining more knowledge. You're in a place of learning because your spirit is trying to elevate to the next level. Some of you are holding on to something, okay? And we've talked about this in the past few readings. You're holding on to something that just does not serve you anymore, but you're holding on, okay? And this is a month where I feel like it gets lighter for you, because you're going to understand your worth and you're going to be loving yourself more. This is why I feel like some of you are going to be engaging in a new activity, whether this is sports or meditation, something that's going to help center and align you. Okay, so if you have neglected a workout regimen, or neglected taking care of yourself, this month is about self-care. Okay, so focusing on that, loving you this month is most important. It's going to take you to the next level. Spirit is telling me now to not be afraid to let go of this person or these people or this job or whatever this is that you have been holding on to. You will be taken care of. Okay, forgiveness card is here. Forging could be a thing. Forgiving will benefit this relationship. Okay, regardless if you are walking away from something, forgiving yourself, right? Because forgiving is for the giver. Okay, it starts with you, and being able to forgive and still let it go. Okay, you can detach yourself from something, but not be attached in a way where it makes you angry or disappointed or shameful, embarrassed. Something that makes you feel a low vibration, somewhere where you don't want to reside anymore here, Taurus. Okay, so forgiveness this month is going to be very important. So it sounds like you're going to be doing a little bit of work, but like I said, there's going to be some ease. You can create ease around that. Nothing in life is easy, really, right? We can create ease around things. And if we have that mentality, that mindset, then things become a little bit easier than they were before. Okay. So focusing on the mind this month, we have the both ways card, which I just pulled for Aries. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. The both ways card, partner wants commitment and single life. Okay, so this could show up in a way where, some of you are not resonating with someone anymore and you just kind of want out, but then there's something that is holding you back. I feel like this is more of a holding you back sort of situation, and you really not honoring your desires and being fulfilled in this relationship or in this job position or in this career. That it's like, when it comes to work, it's like you like the money, you don't like the job, so I'll stay. Or what the person is, we have history, but we don't resonate with one another anymore. Okay, so it's really trying to find some middle ground, because it just feels like some of you are in this place of feeling stuck, like you're in the gray area. Okay, and it's time to decide which direction that you're going to be going in. Power couple card is coming out for you as well. Building an empire within reach for you. And this is why I feel like something good is happening for you. Things are going to be happier, lighter, but it feels like you have to let go of something. You have to understand and honor your self-worth in order to transition to this next level. Whether this is with someone in a job, there is some sort of powerful thing that you're going to be stepping into during the month of September, or at least a realization of the power that resides within you. Okay, so this could be you creating something in a partnership, whether that is platonic or intimate, or a business partnership, elevating to a new level. This is why I feel like some of you are in this place of just like, I want everything, I want it all, but then I don't. I want it all and I don't. So you're confusing the universe. So make sure that you get very clear. This is why focusing on the mind this month, developing a spiritual or conscious practice, so that you get very clear, but make sure that you're staying open and flexible to how the universe can bring that into your life. This does not mean that you don't set goals or you don't have a vision for what it looks like. Maybe really tap into the feeling of things. Okay, tapping into the feeling of what does it look like, as opposed to trying to create a vision for it. Just feel into the energy and be open and flexible and let the universe provide that for you. Okay, so lots of transitioning for you during the month of September, as we also step out of Mercury retrograde September 15th and go into a fall equinox. It's a whole new season, y'all. Okay, all right. Hello. Your most recent energy, we have the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords energy. That Queen of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra energy. The High Priestess, Virgo or Pisces. All right, so most recently, I feel like some of you have been, I feel like a battle. And this battle may be an internal battle between logic and spirit. Okay, that's what that feels like. That Queen of Swords is very, very logical, a very logical energy. I'm getting that air element of sort of in the head space. And this High Priestess energy is you battling with trying to be in the heart space. So kind of sort of like your ego versus your heart, when the two of those should be working in accordance. So I feel like some of you have been in a place of really trying to be open-minded to a change, and maybe open-minded to the spiritual aspect as opposed to science, or, meshing the two together, because I do believe they do go hand in hand. So there's a lot, again, that some of you have already been opening up to, but I feel like you're going to feel clearer. You're going to have more clarity this month. So we're going to move into the overall energy for the month of September, which is the Six of Swords. So this, again, ties back into the energy that I'm feeling when I said some of you could be relocating to Arizona, or maybe just relocating to a desert area, or anywhere. You're moving somewhere, okay? So some of you are moving. Maybe you're just tired of the place that you're currently in. Maybe some of you are also, breaking things off with someone that you're with, and you're going your separate ways. But I do feel like there's help. Spirit is helping you through this. Your divine team is helping you through this. You have family and friends that can help you through this as well. So don't be afraid to ask for help, is what Spirit is saying. So overall, there could be some travel coming up for you guys. There could be a relocation, a new job for you, but there is stability. That is the underlying message here. There is stability for you, where some of you have just been like on this roller coaster, butt naked, can't get off. Okay. And I feel like now it's going to come to a stop, and you're able to make the decision to get off and do what you want to do, that you're not letting someone else or something else control the outcome of your life. Okay, so there is going to be peace after the storm that you have been through. Okay, and this is the month that you receive your peace, Taurus, and I'm so happy for you. So there's new direction that's on the horizon. You're going to feel relieved overall. It's the overall energy. feeling some relief and some ease around everything that you have been experiencing during this year and beyond, or in the past. COVID changed a lot of things for a lot of people. And so mindset, finances, living situations. So there's going to be a change, but I feel like it's a change for the best for you and your family, you and your partner, or just, however that's going to show up for you. Let's see, there are some obstacles that may lie ahead for you. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Death card here. Okay, so I'm feeling that just some of you may feel challenged when it comes to finances here, where you feel like you're, again, still in this space of feeling like you have to take care of everything. You're being relied upon by everyone else, and you have nothing left for yourself. Some of you have been feeling depleted. So I feel like that obstacle still lingers, but I feel like you get a little bit more clarity. There's going to be some changes that happen this month. That change could be in your finances, that could be in a relationship or a job, but there is going to be a change. For some of you, it may feel challenging in the moment, but that is going to be for your highest good. Okay, the Death card is here reminding you that there is transformation that is taking place, and there will be an ending. Okay, you can try to avoid it if you want to. You can prolong it if you want to. The universe is just going to continue to amplify the messages and the signs to get you to pay attention that it is time for you to move on. It is time for a change. There is new direction, new beginnings on the horizon for you. So that is an obstacle for you guys. This month is just facing the fear and letting it go. Does it serve you is the question that you have to ask. Are you holding on to something that is completely outdated? That could be your thoughts. That could be your person. That could be furniture in your house. Is it time to, remodel, renovate your house so that you feel a new energy? Okay, so something is outdated and it needs to be let go of. Let's see where you're headed this month. We have the Magician. You're headed towards creating things this month, and I don't expect anything less with what I'm feeling for you and being in your energy here towards that power couple vibes of really building an empire. Okay, so you're headed towards, becoming stronger physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. You're leveling up. Okay, some of you have been going through an awakening phase and you thought you were depressed. I'm not negating the fact that there isn't a mental disability or a mental disorder of feeling a sense of depression, but some of you have been going through an awakening phase, and depression and spiritual awakening feels the same. I just don't use the term depression. I use spiritual awakening because it is a moment where things feel dark and it feels like things are coming down on you and you feel confused and out of sorts, and you feel like you don't know how to move forward. This is Spirit's way of saying, we need you to get down. We need you to sit down and see all of these things and to really feel all of these things, because as a human, you're continually going. And we don't always remember to take the opportunity to sit down until things become depressing. Okay, when we're like soaking in our energy, because our spirit is moving to another level. Our spirit has already left behind the physical body and moved to another level. The reason why you feel the sense of depression is because your physical body is still sitting in that energy. Our spirit body does not wait for us. Spirit energy keeps moving. It's constantly moving. Okay, so when you're feeling disconnected is because your spirit is moving already. Things are already changing in your spiritual realm, but your physical body is trying to catch up with it, and it feels weakening. It makes you feel fatigue. It makes you feel things like depression. Okay, so I do feel like where you're headed is learning new skills, again, taking up new activities in a place of manifesting, creating a stronger intellect within your mind, body, and your spirit, understanding more, okay? Spirituality, science, understanding yourself, understanding how your partner operates, understanding a job better, or understanding that you need to leave a job or you need to leave a relationship. So there's lots of revelations for you here this month, Taurus. All right, let's see what is coming towards you this month. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Okay. I'm feeling like new ideas that are coming in, this sense of ambition, and you creating a sense of ease and patience around things, and not feeling like you need to rush into things to make things work. Okay, so I feel like there's a level of trust that you're trusting within yourself, you're understanding your worth, you're trusting within God, spirit, the universe, whatever it is that you call it, and that you're allowing things to flow as they should before you were trying to push forward. And as you keep pushing, you push it away. Okay, so I feel like you're in this place of creating this sense of ease around something. Okay, so things may be in this place of moving slow, but I feel like it's because you're in a learning phase. Okay, you're in a learning phase because you want to teach. I feel like, Taurus, you want to better yourself for other people. This is not a bad thing, okay? But I feel like you are in this place of wanting to learn and gain more knowledge so that you can teach others. Whether you are teaching your students, if you are a teacher, you're teaching your children, you're teaching your partner, there is a level of expansion on a spiritual level for you this month. Okay, so that's what's coming towards you here, okay? It's building a whole new reputation for yourself. And like I said, things are going to look different. Okay, so let's see what is happening around you this month. We have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so this Seven of Swords energy is, you know what? As I'm feeling into the card, I see the card. I'm visualizing the card, although the card is in front of me, and this card could, imply that there's deception or deceit or, someone trying to be sneaky. I feel like it's you being strategic. That's what I'm feeling from this card, that you're taking your time and you're kind of planning out instead of rushing in. So that's what I'm feeling for that is, but that energy is sort of happening around you where you're starting to see things slow down, where before things are moving really, really fast here. But I feel like you're in a place of being strategic and you're really just being in the flow and in the energy, and not this hustle and bustle energy that you've been in. And maybe this is because mentally you're creating this environment, and you're creating this environment first off internally, and then it shows up physically. So now you're just kind of like, I'm in this space here, okay? But, like I said, although this Seven of Swords can show up in a very deceitful way, or someone trying to be sneaky or get away with something, I feel more of you taking everything, all the nuggets that you've learned, and going to apply it to something else, however that's going to look for you. All right, so that's what's happening around you. Let's get some advice for you for the month of September. We have the Tower. I sound all excited when I'm saying that. And you're like, that is the Tower, Jay. Things come crumbling down, okay? I'm hearing that Spirit is asking you to be in acceptance of what is happening in your life, in your environment, in the world. Be in acceptance, surrender to the things that you cannot control, but do your part, okay? So that's pretty much what I'm feeling from that. But like I said, there's a lot of change. There's also more destruction on the horizon for, I'm not specifically saying you, but for some of you, but in the world. And we've talked about in the past, some of you are very empathic and you feel a lot. I think this is a month that you learn to detach yourselves from everything else, from the chaos that's happening around you, and still find a sense of inner peace in the midst of the chaos. So that is the advice, is to really find and hone into that energy as you're working on your mind and being open and flexible, and you're learning, you're taking in more information, but you're taking in good things. Some of you are watching the news too much. 99% of that is not good for you. Okay, it's informative sometimes, but there's a lot of violence and destruction that's going on. So focus on that 1% of good. Find it somewhere. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. It just isn't showcased all the time. There's the good news movement on Instagram that I follow. Love it. warms my heart every time I see someone doing good in the world. So find things to feed your soul, okay? Because the destruction is going to be there. Always. We're here on planet Earth. It's always going to be there. So find something that's going to feed your soul is your advice for the month of September. And let's get your final outcome here. The Page of Pentacles. I feel you're going to have a sense of youthfulness this month, where you're going to be in this place of grounding, having new ideas that are spanning from all of these different avenues of you learning and being open and flexible. Okay, so this is what that feels like. There's an opportunity for changes in your money, and I feel like this is a good thing because you're learning, you're elevating, and you're creating ease around everything, creating ease around your life. You're also focusing on your self-worth, and you're focusing on building an empire, whether by yourself or with someone. So those are things that are on your mind. Setting goals, being realistic about the goals as well. But this is solid new beginnings that are on the horizon for you, Taurus, which is, I feel like it's day and night from the past few readings I've done for you here, where it feels like things were falling to, were falling. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. But things were sort of falling. But keep in mind that things have been falling for you. The universe has been removing these obstacles to get you to this place of elevation, of creating ease, of being mindful, of being open and flexible, and being able to step into this energy of building something, okay? Building an empire. It's not just physically building an empire for you, Taurus. I feel like it is building your temple. You're building up your temple, okay? Because it's a lot. I love this energy for you because it feels like a very spiritual month for you, where you're really honing into the energies of your consciousness and your environment. You're meshing the two instead of feeling out of sorts, trying to make the environment work for you, that you're allowing the environment to just work for you, okay, instead of you making it work for you, okay? So that is your reading, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Leave me a comment, like this if this resonates with you. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when your next reading is dropping, okay? Again, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the month of September. It is going to be beautiful. I'm super excited for you guys. This warms my heart, okay? Leave me a comment below. Let me know how this month is going for you. All right, good vibes, baby. All right, take care. Many blessings, love and light, guys. Peace.